Time now to head over to the kitchen for the first time and check in with ABC7 Culinary Director Judi Gallagher. She has a special guest with her today, the owner of the Savory Palate and St. Armands Spice and Tea Exchange. Judi?
Well, I'm really excited because it's never too early to get ready for Valentine's Day. And Paulette, you have brought out some really great stops today. Tell us what you'll be preparing in a little bit.
We're going to do a hanger steak with a really nice harissa olive oil and tangerine balsamic.
Ooh.
We'll have a black mission fig with some cheddar cheese, and then we're going to do a fondue, which is a microwavable, reusable Belgium fondue with strawberries, pineapples, and we're going to dip them in some different flavored sugars.
I think you have just hit it right on the head. So stay with us throughout the hour. We are celebrating Valentine's Day the delicious way with Paulette Callender. We'll be right back.
Let's get back to Chef Judi now. She's in the kitchen today with a special guest, Paulette Callender from St. Armands Spice and Tea Exchange and the Savory Palate. One of your favorite places, I know, Judi.
I get so many different ingredients from it, and now everybody's going to learn too. So let's get started by cooking the steak and tell me the ingredients you're using.
Okay, so we're going to use a harissa olive oil, which is made with our ultra premium extra virgin, and harissa is very spicy. Okay, so we're going to do about a 1/4 cup of the harissa olive oil.
And it is spicy, but I love it, especially if it's mellowed down.
But then we're going to add the tangerine dark balsamic. So it's really nice, and the balsamic will cut the heat a little bit, the tangerine. So it adds some really nice flavor.
It's also going to break down the steak, something like a hanger steak that's a tougher cut but really flavorful. It's going to definitely break down that toughness.
Exactly. So it's best to really try to marinate this overnight.
Good.
Or at least for like 3 to 4 hours, if possible.
Great.
And then instead of just using regular peppercorns, we're going to use our steakhouse blend from the Spice and Tea Exchange. This has black peppercorns. It has a chipotle sea salt, green peppercorns, pink pepper berries, a little bit of parsley.
I love the combination, and fresh grinding is always important.
Yes, yeah.
Good.
So we're going to go ahead and, you know, at home again, you would marinate this overnight or marinate it for 3 to 4 hours. You're going to get your skillet nice and hot, and then you're going to sear it. Okay? And of course, you could do this on the grill at home, but we're going to sear it for about 3 minutes on each side to bring it to a medium rare.
Great, and that's just how we like it here. And it dawned on me, this is the second time this week that the guys are going to have steak for their lunch. They're going to be so happy. This is perfect.
It's really nice. And for Valentine's Day, you know, you can slice it thin and just have it as little appetizers.
I love that idea.
Instead of having a heavy meal.
And I eat like a low carb type of way now, and just to have some meat and some cheese. Talk to me a little bit about the cheese that you have here and the vinegar.
So the cheddar cheese, we have there a black mission fig balsamic. So
it's wonderful. I feel it right there.
And you could use the vanilla, chocolate. There's so many combinations to put on your cheese platter or your charcuterie tray.
It's a great idea. And while you're turning that steak over, I'm going to tell you, come back, because while I keep eating, there is more to come.
Let's move on to our kitchen now and see some real food. And lunch is coming along with Judi Gallagher. Judi?
Couldn't have said it any better, Scott. Let's get into the dessert side, because this is a really creative, fun option that's really recycling your chocolate.
Yes, yeah. So now that we've done our steak and our cheese, we're going to move into the fruit, as you said, and the champagne. So here, this is just simple, okay? So we have a banana that we've sliced. We're going to drizzle it with a little bit of espresso balsamic vinegar.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and then you can dip it into the espresso sugar.
Okay, I'm going for it. And I keep espresso sugar from your shop in my house at all times, because I use it on both savory and sweet.
Yeah, it's really nice with bananas. I love it.
Such a simple idea.
And then over here, so this is a great fondue, PG fondues that we found. It's a Belgian fondue. You can microwave it on a low heat, and then it's reusable. So when you're done,
that's fascinating to me.
Yeah, and when you're done, you just put the lid on it and you put it in a dry, either in your pantry or on a counter, and then you can reuse it. So here, we're just gonna have some fun. We're gonna dip some strawberries and some pineapple.
Great.
We've got a dark chocolate here, and you have a milk chocolate. She also makes a raspberry that's really nice, and then we're just gonna dip it. Over here, we have a peppermint patty. Okay, peppermint patty sugar.
And what am I rolling it in right here?
That is a raspberry sugar.
Oh, I love it. This is such, you know what I also love about this idea? It's so great because you're not stuck in the kitchen with this Valentine's menu right here. It's super simple, very flavorful. Oh, this is just too much fun. All right, I'm going in. I'm going in with the big sleeves
And
here.
now the sugar in the middle here is a new sugar to spice and tea called a mango habanero.
Ooh, so you get the
It's
sweet
lovely.
and the hot
Right.
together. I'm going to be crazy and go for half of the mango and half with the raspberry. I think these are all really creative ideas, and tell me what we should drink with it.
Well, this is a nice Prosecco. We have at a Savory Palate now started our local wine club.
Love
So
that idea. So what does that mean?
buy a case of 6 and get 10% off.
Ooh,
Yeah, so it's really nice.
okay.
And we also keep some Prosecco chilled, little mini bottles. So if you're going on a picnic or to the beach, yeah, some easy ideas.
You are all set. Once again, Paulette, you have nailed it. We'll recap in just a few moments. It's going to be delicious. Well, Paulette, you did it again. Let's recap what you prepared today for our simple Valentine's dishes.
Okay, so we marinated a steak with some harissa olive oil, tangerine balsamic, and a little bit of our steakhouse blend from the Spice and Tea Exchange. Then we went on to our fondue, and we did the strawberries and pineapple with mango habanero sugar. We did bananas with espresso balsamic and espresso sugar. We used some strawberry and peppermint patty sugar. And we had some cheese with the fig balsamic as well.
Which was such a great way to start. So this is simple, really simple ideas. And ladies of the Venice Sisterhood, I'm bringing a jar down when I talk to you tomorrow. That's coming with me. If you want the recipes, just log on to mysuncoast.com. Click on the dining page. You'll get the recipe, the video, and a lot more, including some great restaurant partners like we have right here. So Paulette, here's to a sweet and delicious Valentine's month.
Thank you.